Being a new seller on Amazon can be difficult. You can't sell this Nike sneaker, but I can. You can't sell this Adidas sneaker, but I can. You can't sell this Under Armour hoodie, but I can. Let me tell you why. If you're a new seller on Amazon, you've probably noticed there are brands that you can't sell. Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, Lego, brands like that you are unable to sell right now. You are currently gated in those brands, which basically means you're not allowed to sell it until you get permission from that brand. These brands gate their products on Amazon, that way not just anyone can resell them. You have to be a trustworthy reseller that they know about for you to be able to sell their product on Amazon. Luckily for you, I have gone through the painstaking process of getting ungated in all of the major brands on Amazon. Adidas, Under Armour, Nike, Lego, you name it, I'm ungated in it, and I can show you exactly how to do it. Being ungated in these products means you can sell thousands of dollars a day with retail arbitrage. I'm going to show you guys how to get ungated in all the major brands in less than 30 minutes. Let's get into it. What's up guys, it's Soul State. Be sure to subscribe right here on the channel. I post new videos like this all the time. If you need a cook group, check out Juiced, first link in the description, 100% free. And be sure to follow me on all my socials, guys. I have them all linked down in the description. I post a ton of good content on my socials, leads, profitable items, and just how to make money, so be sure to follow me there. Now, if you are gated in a product on Amazon, essentially whenever you go to sell it, you see that apply to sell button instead of listing the product. What this means is Amazon has not approved you as an authorized reseller of their brand. So what Amazon requires and what the brand requires varies from brand to brand, and we'll get into that. But essentially, they require written proof from a retailer that lets you sell on Amazon. You have to have written proof that says, yes, you are a certified reseller of their product. Now, luckily for you, I have gone through the process of this. You will no longer or never have to worry about submitting all your documentation and being denied after weeks because your information is simply unclear. I have gone through all of the painstaking processes for you, and I found the best one. And in this video, I'm going to tell you the very best way to get ungated in Amazon. So let's dive into the video. Now, I'm going to break the rule of YouTube and tell you the best way to do it at the very beginning. But be sure to stick around for the rest of the video, because I promise you're not going to be able to be a successful reseller if you don't have all of the tips to get ungated in every brand. This tip is just for some of the major brands like Nike, but if you want the other brands that are really going to make you a lot of money and that people don't know about, you need all the tips in this video. So be sure to stick around. Please like the video too for some engagement and comment down below. Come on guys, help me out. So the best way to get ungated in a product is finding a retailer, buying 10 of a specific item, and submitting that invoice to Amazon. Now what I've done in the past is I've gone onto Eastbay and I found a pair of Under Armour socks for $3.99. And honestly guys, it doesn't matter if it's reselling for very much or really at all on Amazon. You just have to make sure that it is a listed product. That way you can submit that product to sell to get ungated. So I would go to Eastbay, find a pair of Under Armour socks for $3.99 for a 6-pack or whatever, buy 10 of them. That part is very, very important. You have to buy 10 and your invoice has to show 10. Luckily, Eastbay is a store that provides you an invoice, an itemized invoice, in your order whenever they ship it to you. So, really simply, that's how you do it. Go on Eastbay, find a Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, whatever you're trying to get ungated in, buy 10 of them, submit the invoice. If that's confusing, don't worry, I'm going to clarify the process throughout this video. So, the very first tip for all around ungating on Amazon is you have to research the category that you're trying to get ungated in. A lot of different categories require different things. For example, like I just mentioned, Under Armour, Adidas, Nike, that stuff, they require just an invoice showing that you purchased 10 of a specific item. However, if you're trying to get ungated in a specific category, such as the beauty category, you have to have a professional license or a professional certificate to get ungated in that category. Every single category requires different stuff, so before you try to get ungated in a specific category, please do your research, and if you have specific questions, you can join Juiced, link down below, 100% free, and question me about it in the Discord. Send me a direct message on Twitter. I respond to those all the time, or comment down below on a video like this and I will answer that for you. But the first thing you need to do, research your category. Know what you have to do to get ungated. Second step is one of the kind of most difficult steps in this whole process. You have to get the proper documentation. And when I joked early on in the video about being denied because your stuff isn't clear enough, that happens all the time. Amazon loves to deny people. Sometimes you just have to submit the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again until they approve you. Other times you truly don't have the correct documentation. So you need to do the research to make sure that you are providing Amazon with the proper documentation, because really, if you want to get ungated and you want to sell that item, you want to do it quickly. So give them no reason to lengthen this process for you, because it's already going to take a couple weeks. So in some cases, you could need a professional license or a certificate, like I mentioned above, or a letter of authorization from the manufacturer, which is basically what we're submitting whenever we submit that itemized invoice. That's telling Amazon, hey, we're an authorized distributor or reseller of this item. So second step, you got to get your documentation. And then after you do get your documentation, step number 3, you need to apply for ungating. Now, this part is pretty simple, and I'm actually going to get you guys on the screen to show you real fast. So I'm going to just use a very basic example. I'm just going to search for Barbie as an item to sell, because I am not ungated in Barbie. So we want to sell this Barbie Daisy travel doll. So we'll hit show variations, and then if you notice down here, select a condition new, we have the apply to sell button, because we're not approved in this. We're not ungated yet. So whenever we hit apply to sell, we're going to get this screen that we need to request approval, and then it's going to tell us, hey, you need to submit the following documents. At least one purchase invoice for products from a manufacturer distributor, which is what we are going to do on eBay for our other brands like Under Armour, or a letter from Barbie authorizing you to sell their products. So you'll check which one of these you have, you'll upload it. There's a video explaining to you exactly what you need if you don't understand. Make sure your document has all of these things right here listed, and then after that you'll fill out your information and hit submit. And it's that easy to submit your documents. So after you submit your documents, step 4 and step 5 are kind of together. Step 4 is follow up with Amazon, and step 5 is be patient. Step 4, after you submit your application, you need to follow up with Amazon to ensure that your application has been received and that it has the proper documentation. I know it sounds kind of dumb and kind of cliche, but bug them. Bug them and you will get an answer faster. I promise you. I do this every time I apply for ungating. I always at least just open a chat window and just say, hey, I just applied for ungating for this brand. This is the documentation I submitted. Does it look correct on your end? Usually they'll say, yes, we're in the process of reviewing it. And a lot of times it speeds up their response time and gets you an answer much faster. And the last step, you're just gonna have to be patient. The ungating process, unfortunately, can take a lot of time, so don't get discouraged if you don't get approved right away or if you don't hear back right away. Keep checking your account, respond to any messages that they send you about more documentation that you could simply need, and with a bit of patience and persistence, you will be ungated in no time. So, I hope you found this information super helpful. Getting ungated in all these big brands is the best way to take your Amazon store to the next level. If you guys have any more questions, be sure to comment them down below. If you guys want to see any more specific videos, comment them down below or DM me on Twitter. A lot of you guys have DM'd me on Twitter asking for this ungating video. So here you go. Drop a thumbs up if this helped you. Comment down below something for the YouTube algorithm, or just say, hey, thanks for the video, because I really enjoyed making it for you guys. Be sure to do these steps. You'll get ungated in no time. If you have any other questions or comments, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Be sure to tune in for our live stream tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central. I see you there. This is Stay from Juiced. Signing out. See you in the next one, guys.